Patreon, what up? Schulz here, Akaash Singh, AlexxMedia, Mark Gagnon. You know the names. This asshole army family here. Let's get it started. Listen, I was never one of these people, and I always would joke around about these people. I thought it was ridiculous. I thought it was absurd. I thought there's no way in hell it could possibly happen. But
yo,
your boy Trump might not be leaving on schedule, bruh.
Yo,
he might not. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't go nowhere. We can't be stopped now. It's president for life.
Son, this is wild, yo.
So he tweeted, and look, here's where it's tricky, because I'm trying to put myself in his shoes, right? Mm-hmm. He's saying the mail-in ballot is going to be fraudulent.
Right.
And you sent a tweet, I think, that had like this story that some local news station did. Maybe. Was it you that included it?
FA?
Oh, maybe it was, I don't know. I was watching some video of a guy who mailed in 100 like fake ballots.
Okay. Just
to the mail office. What is it called? Post office. And he got back like 97 of them.
Right.
So 3 just were lost.
Right.
Elections get decided by less than 3%.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So now, granted, who knows what's going on, and maybe there'll be extra scrutiny when it comes to these mail-in ballots. Who the fuck knows?
Right.
That being said, you got to be a little concerned if you're him. You know that motherfuckers are willing to say anything about you to potentially discredit you. The Russia shit, like literally anything that could possibly happen. They're like, yo, it's warfare out here. We're going to get you out of here. So you know the paranoia that he has.
Right.
That being said, that's a dangerous game to play. Postpone. He's saying postpone the election so you don't have to do mail-in ballots until we can all go vote.
I mean, yeah, the obvious thing he's trying to do is just stay in power, because I think Trump is finally worried he's going to lose.
So you don't think it's a legit concern? And he's like, you think it's like, yo, I'm trying to be dictator Trump.
I don't even know if he's trying to be dictator. I don't want to throw that on him, but I know he's not trying to lose.
Can we be honest?
Right.
If you ranked him in terms of dictators, he would be like one of the most kind,
benevolent
dictator.
Oh my God.
Dictator, son?
Kim Jong-un, Saddam Hussein.
Yeah, that motherfucker's dead, but still, in terms of like, and what about?
Are you talking still alive? I was talking in history.
I'm talking about still alive, current to this day. Joseph Kony, is he around?
I'll give y'all that, but now look at the democratically
What about
elected.
dictator?
Nah, that was a dude. That was a dude. My dude.
Was a dude.
He was dope.
Yo, my man, he was out there walking around with baby hands like a keychain, dog. That's like his Hello Kitty.
Nah, he was fine. But out of all the democratically elected presidents,
we're not talking
he's
about
the most dictatory, though.
Yeah, we're not let's say everything's about perception. Is like, do you got a fat skinny bitch or do you got a skinny fat bitch?
We have a very kind dictator. Dictator-like president, but a kind dictator.
A kind dictator. Straight benevolence, bro. I just learned about benevolence.
Son.
That was a word that was mad big that I would like hear and read, but I would never really know what it meant, but I would front.
I thought you were talking about the Disney movie with the fucking witch. I'm like, what this bitch got to do with that?
See why we need you on the mic? Yo, Maleficent, bro. But yo, real talk. You know what Maleficent was about? Maleficent was about a dictator that lived in a castle and they didn't want to leave that bitch. Snow White coming around.
Is she worse than Trump's?
Nah, she was bad.
Yo,
I'll take a hot ass dictator.
How white she was.
Yeah, that's really what
She just had pale out jerking off in this movie. Getting kicked out the theater.
Yo, but for real, it is looking as if we might have, for the first time in American history, what?
I'm just saying this is wild. I've never seen a president be like, yo, they're going to cheat. We're not going.
This is crazy. Has there ever been a time in American history where there was not a calm transfer of power?
I don't think so.
It's unbelievable that every 4 years we just hand over the baton to a new motherfucker and there's never any pushback. The most powerful person in the world literally walks away from all the power, leaves a little envelope on the table for the next president. Good luck, fam. That's how horrible it is to be president.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was thinking. Because it's like, I think they're like, yo, I'm done with this shit. Yo, I don't want it no more. Take
Low
it.
key, like one-term presidents, like we act like, it sucks for you. But low key, you're like, yo, I'm good, bro.
George Bush Sr. living his best life.
Motherfucker was skydiving when he didn't even have legs to land on. Remember that shit?
Word.
Do you remember when he was skydiving looking like Woody when Andy came in the room? Just crumpled at the bottom.
Oh my
But
God.
for real, that's crazy that power is just handed over so easily.
Son,
You think there's going to be an easy transfer of power in LA in the podcasting when Rogan leaves? Do you know what I'm saying? Tom Segura.
Brendan Schaub setting up UFC fights
Brendan
right
Schaub,
now.
Bert Kreischer going to be choking each other out in the Comedy Store parking lot over this shit.
Oh, fuck.
Real talk. It is amazing. This might be our first tough transfer of power. Do you think that he denies the rightful heir to the throne, if you will? Do you think if Biden wins, fucking Biden, this guy forgot where he was at one of his, speeches recently.
Yeah.
He literally said the wrong place. He goes, it's great to be here in Kings County. Wait. No, that's not Kings.
I mean,
that's where I worked as a kid.
Talking
He goes-
everywhere, though.
He goes, that's where I used to work as a kid.
Oh, okay.
No, this guy's gone.
I thought it's like if you just going from state to state, it'd be like, all right, whatever.
This guy is gone. This guy is gone. But Democrats understand the only way for America to elect a black female president is to like sneak her in like the whitest white guy ever. And that really might be the way to do it.
Yeah.
Yo,
I'm
yeah.
here for it.
I don't want Kamala, yo.
Yeah, I don't really.
Why not?
She's just too phony to me.
They're all phony.
Yeah, but at least admit you Indian sometimes, bitch. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you
half
would
Indian.
rather not have an Indian president?
Than one who
she's
doesn't admit
Indian?
she's Indian? That's what I'm saying. People
She
don't even
keeps
know.
the name Kamala.
I didn't
Black
know
people
that.
That's
doing
better
that
than
shit?
Mindy.
That's true. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
You told us never trust an Indian that has a white first name.
That's true. That's true. But the white last name is also a little suspect.
But Harris is her pops, nah?
Yeah, I'm just saying admit you Indian sometimes.
But that is her last name, though.
No, but I'm saying Kamala don't ever talk
no
about.
idea she was.
That's what I don't like.
She's Indian like Jamaicans are Indian. You know, like when some Indians.
No, I thought she was half. I thought, and this is how little we know. I thought her mom was Indian, her dad was black.
But I thought she's like West Indian. Like, yeah, they're Indian, but they lived in Jamaica forever.
Oh, West Indian.
I don't know. None of us know. That's crazy. Gagnon, can you look it up? Mm-hmm. Anyway, point is, Trump ain't going nowhere.
Yes. So do you think that he leaves?
No.
And how does he stay? You think the army's going to side with Trump? He has to be protected. Someone's got to have his back. If it's going to be a coup, someone's got to protect him.
Yeah, this is interesting. Her mom was Shaimala Gopalan, a Tamil Indian.
She's South Indian. That's the most Indian. Dark ass bitch.
And then where did they meet though?
I think I think Stanford maybe.
Oh, so she's gonna age real well.
Oh shit! Shots fired! Fuck your wedding, bitch!
Oh damn it!
Cut Al's mic. Cut this motherfucker's
Yo,
mic.
fuck your wedding, Akaash. Stupid ass Hindu wedding. Suck dicks. You know what I mean? However many dicks Vishnu got, I hope you suck all of them shit.
I gladly would. Through my face.
Real talk, I was salty about that for about a day, bro.
No,
I was salty about that shit for a day, son. I was salty,
I can't
bro.
believe it, yo.
How much did we leave in the episode? We cut about, Patreon, we cut about 20 or 30 minutes of that episode where your boy was a little bit salty, okay?
Oh, man.
I was salty, bro.
You didn't
Only
even
because
care.
you built up how big and important Indian weddings are.
You're still at the ceremony. That's the reception. That's the big
I'm
part.
putting a timer on it. You guys go. We got
Let me tell y'all
4
something.
minutes on the clock.
We ain't going nowhere. Let's go. This is how I'm pulling up to your Zoom wedding. We ain't going
We ain't got the Zoom link.
What if I busted into the fucking wedding, no bullshit, with like a safari pick in the back, so I like provided all the animals myself for your Indian wedding? Like, what if I zoom in? Mm-hmm. What if I zoom in?
Yeah.
Well, it's already happened.
The Hindu ceremonies happen. You're still at the reception. I don't get what this is.
Yeah,
I don't want to do that.
3 minutes left.
I don't want to go to that. Where's the reception again?
Near here.
Near here?
Like 30, 40 minutes.
Is it in New Jersey?
Yeah, but like right on
Are
the
you
border.
paying for my toll back?
You know what?
Admit.
You know what?
Admit it.
You know
Admit
what?
that's Indian of me to think about it.
You know what?
Admit that's Indian of me.
Hey, I'll pay for your toll back. Admit that's not Indian of me to pay for your toll back. As
Crack ass.
I'm just trying to make things right.
All right, bet. You give me that $16 to hop on that Holland.
Hey, I'll give you 17. Extra $1 because I love you. Cover.
Shit.
Hey, you want 20 for gas? You get 20 for gas.
You are Punjabi. Yes, you really are not Hindu no more, son. You went full Punjabi, bro.
I did.
Damn,
Mad
son.
giving.
Let's get all right. My bad for committing that blunder. Let's get back to that. Let's get back to D. Trump not leaving.
Right.
So, what happens realistically? Does he have a conversation with his generals and say, "I need you to protect me. I need you to protect America. Do not legitimize Biden as president. I'm not going to hand over power." Is that how that happens functionally?
I don't know how it happens functionally. I just think the amount of uproar that will be caused with his supporters. And these aren't fucking liberals who don't believe in guns. These are motherfuckers who got guns. They have sent me many pictures of their guns to let me know they ready to go. This
They
is like,
didn't even kill you though.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they
Y'all
mad
a little pussy.
pussy.
Y'all a little pussy for not killing
Yo,
me.
real talk. Talk that shit on the
Fucking homos.
Patreon.
Yeah.
Talk that shit on the Patreon. The part that we're giving everybody on YouTube that's going to go into the world.
Y'all ain't do shit to your boys.
Hey, you wallet, son. You wallet, son. You wallet.
5'7", easy to kill. Y'all can't do it, pussies.
Whoa.
Yeah, what's your address?
Now you're getting a little crazy.
All right.
Because I'm afraid of them. I'm afraid of,
Me?
yeah, dudes trying to fuck. You know what I mean?
Look, I wonder how he functionally can't leave. Everybody goes, he's not going to be able to leave this. In order for him to say he needs some source of power, and it can't be a bunch of hillbillies with guns and like Trump 2020 stickers.
Is that not pretty scary?
No. Scary's different than functionally staying in power. That's what I'm saying.
Functionally, I don't know. But then, so what do you do if the country, there's this massive civil unrest amongst his supporters and people who want him out.
Yeah.
And they're ready to go to war and we're ready to get him out of here and maybe we're ready to go to war. Does the functionality matter at that point?
Yes, I do think so. I'll be honest, I didn't listen to everything you said. I tuned out a little bit.
Only because I was thinking of the next thing I wanted to
was thinking
say.
of my shit, and he was on it, and he was like, I was like, I think it looks like I'm listening, but, but then I wasn't. But no, go, start it
what's
over.
funny is
Yeah.
I've zoned out so many times in my life. I'm like, I get it. Let me just run this back, please.
Go, make that shit simple.
There's mass civil unrest.
Yeah.
Does it matter that they functionally can't get him out? If like people are already ready to go to war, does it
I
matter?
stopped again, bro.
Nah, I was
I was.
Yeah, you caught
I'm
that
with you,
one.
son. I'm with you,
I know
son.
you caught that one.
Got that one. That was good. I think that would be the biggest.
Blunder?
I think that would be the biggest blunder that Trump has probably committed, right? Which is the division.
Right.
And you could argue that the other side is just as responsible for it.
Right.
Right? Two-way street when it comes to division.
Yeah.
He's rocking for his people. The left is rocking for their people, and nobody's trying to cross the aisle and bring this shit together. But he has no problem creating that division. Where Obama was like, hey, listen, let me be everybody's president. Let's try to get on the same side.
Everybody, like you said, this is the first time we had somebody being like, nah, I'm not.
Wonder, man. Maybe since Lincoln? Lincoln was like, nah. Lincoln was the ultimate nah. And then snatched them back.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Y'all ain't
Going nowhere.
Yeah.
Ain't go nowhere. You can't be South now. Because that's USA for life, bro.
I think he can stay in power because he's not the only one who's up for election.
Keep going.
And so right now, anyone who's elected is in the hot seat because the country is upset. Corona economy, like people are upset. So they're like, we want new shit. So anybody who's afraid of losing their job, they'll be like, nah, let's push this shit back.
Hold up.
Until we recover from Corona. And then maybe we can talk about having
That's a great point. So now we're talking about two different things. Will he become a dictator and never leave? Or will he just get the election pushed back? Yeah. And everybody thinks that their seat could be up for grabs is like, nah, push that shit back. I'm not trying to lose this.
Boom.
Interesting. And all it's going to take is get some support from across the aisle for that. And I don't think that's that difficult. All he needs is a few Democratic senators or congressmen to be like, yo, I could potentially lose. Yeah. Oh shit! All it needs is, what is it, Pelosi or Schumer or one of these like big cats over there to be like, wait a minute, there's someone that's coming from my seat. Nah, push this shit back. It's probably safer if we push it back. And then he extends it, but it doesn't go on forever. I'm talking about is he like, yo, I'm Dictator Trump, and I truly don't think he wants to be in there long enough.
Yeah.
If there's one thing that I got from that interview with Portnoy, he's tired of this shit, yo. His ego is the only thing holding him in. If Trump didn't have an ego, granted, he wouldn't be in this position.
Yeah.
But if he didn't have an ego, he would have been said, fuck this.
Here's what's crazy. I didn't think he wanted to get elected in the first place.
There's arguments to
A lot of people said that. Yeah. But now that he's in, he won the first time. Now he's in. You could lose. You don't want to lose. Delay the election. Just be out. You don't want to just be out. You keep hanging in there.
Ego, bro. He can't lose.
That's the craziest ego.
Trump
to do
wins,
shit for
bro.
5 years you don't want to do.
Right.
Trump wins.
So
but how many times you do that with your girl? I be fighting with my girl all the time.
Not no 5 years.
What?
5 years he been doing this. With 2015 he started.
Let me be with my girl for 5 years first, and then I get back to you about that. But I keep on some shit, bro. I was fighting with my girl on speaker. I'm not trying to get back in a fight, but this is a different time. Maybe it wasn't. And I'm fighting with my girl on speaker. I start scrolling Instagram. Forget what she's arguing about. Yep. But I can't admit I'm distracted.
Yeah, I've done that shit.
100%. So I can't admit I'm distracted. So I got to double down on whatever the fuck she decides we're fighting about. I'm lost in the game. I'm lost in the sauce.
Yeah, that's a bad spot to be in.
It's bad. It's vulnerable.
I've never been in that one.
Oh, dude, I was bad. I was deep in it.
Yeah, and you just respawn back in the middle of a fight. And like
exactly, I'm popped up.
And it also doesn't help that you're on Instagram looking at thoughts or whatever. You see some hot ass chicks, you're like, what am I doing fighting right now?
What am I doing fighting? Look at all these girls. Like, she wouldn't argue with me. What up, people? You just watched a clip from our weekly Patreon episode. You can support the flagrancy. You can support this unapologetic, unfiltered, uncensored content that we drop weekly on our Patreon at patreon.com/flagrant2. You want to go join? You should, because it's the top 10 Patreon in the fucking world. That's right, for good reason. Go check out why at patreon.com/flagrant2. All right, peace.